Good morning, my friends. Yesterday, this mower came in. It's a Southern Cross that won't run. And then, firstly, I check the capacitor and I see it is cracked. You can see there the cracks, but there's no blow up on the sides or so. And I firstly thought this might be the problem. And I tested it, and it tests not good for me. And then I bought a new capacitor for it, and it would still not run. And then I start measuring all the electrical wires, and I discovered that this is the switch, of course. This part go in there, and I started testing, and I see the neutral wire, the blue, from here to the motor. There's no continuity on the blue, so somewhere in the line, somewhere is a problem. And after all, I opened this switch, and you see there's two micro switches. So there's one for the power and one for the neutral. So it got two switches for both wires, and you can see this one is collapsed, but it doesn't work. So then I checked if I got one, and I haven't. And then what I've done is I put a 20 amp fuse across the two blues, and then the motor spin. So now I'm busy to permanently fix the 20 amp fuse there and ensure that it doesn't make contact with the red wires. And then we will test it. So let me range a little bit on that and bring you back. Okay guys, this is what I've done. I took the two blue wires, bent it backwards, and then I secured it there with that red bridge. And now the two browns run there, and we will put it back together and see if it will work for us. Okay guys, this is our focus. Everything looks fine inside. So let's see if we clip this back, if it will still do what it's supposed to do. And that is what I was afraid of. Now it will not touch the switch. But let me test it just for in case and open it again. Okay guys, the machine run, but there's a little bit of stickiness to this due to my modification back there. So I've got a spring here, and I'm going to flip it now close and see if this spring will help to just bring it off, because when you press it, the motor run, but it stay there. So let's put this now on, click it in, and see if this will help. Maybe it's too thick. I think it is too thick. I don't hear a click. Okay, I'm going to modify this a little bit until it hopefully works. Okay guys, there's my handle. That seems to work. That's nice. Let me secure everything up here and put cable ties on. Okay guys, I secured the new capacitor, and let's put the cover back. You will see it is a 2200 watt Southern Cross motor, and this sit on top. So it's only 3 screws are securing it, and then we can test it for a last time. Okay guys, let's test it for the last time. That is my rug, so it can suck. Okay, there's a better view of the machine, because in my workshop the sun is now bad. Okay, let's see. Right, another job well done. Okay guys, here's my engine bay, and as I mentioned, my battery is flat. I get a jump start from somebody this morning, and then I drove about 25 kilometers total, and I put my charger on, and you can see it's not full, doesn't show full after 25 kilometers, and about now close to 2 hours of charging. So let's take my meter and see what is the voltage on the battery at this point. Okay guys, I've got my red lead there, and with the charger it's set at 12.7, which is very low. And without the charger, let's take this off. The battery is at 12.33, so this is really not good according to me. Okay guys, so I will leave it here until it's dark, and then tomorrow morning I will put it on charge again. I was planning to put it overnight, but I was afraid if there's shorts in the battery it might explode, so I would rather take it off for the night.